with Kung Fu Eddie. He will fight you to the death.
What's up, everybody? This is Kung Fu Eddie BAYBEE, and I'm here with a very special friend because he has a newborn. You know what I mean?
Life is great.
Life is crazy, but he's here. My very, very best friend, Mr. Rudy Garza. BAYBEE, how are you doing today?
Ah, man, I am blessed. Just like you said, I have a newborn. Life is crazy. Whoever said having a newborn is easy, yes.
Oh no,
It's the hardest thing I've done in my life.
100%. But other than that, how have you been?
Good, man. Just good. Just been dealing with a lot the past year. Trying to come back from injury, trying to restart my career, trying to get back to where I was before. It's been a lot, man. Injury is a worst thing for a wrestler, to my opinion.
No, 100%. And sadly, I don't know nothing about that, but I do know what it's like to have that passion and being delayed by unforeseen circumstances.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely do understand that part. But today we're here to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that.
You're the one that I've really thought about doing this, especially in English and Spanish.
Hell
So vamos a hacerlo en Spanglish, as they way to say it. Shout out to your shirt, man, because I've been trying to get that one.
Heck yeah, man. I had to represent, baby. Eddie Guerrero, the best. I believe he's the best Latin American representative for all of us. Rey Mysterio killed it. Luchador, one of the greatest luchadors, if not the greatest luchador of all time. But that's kind of like a biased American standard,
No, 100%, and especially because Rey Mysterio, I
He-
don't know how to
he
I don't
ma-
know how to PC say it, but like he lived longer, so
he
he
lived
had the
longer,
rest.
but he also mainstreamed
Exactly.
Lucha Libre. He allowed a lot of the old school luchadors to come to America and I believe, make it happen. Because a lot of luchadors back in the day came to America, came to Japan and all that, and they were big famous. But in America, Rey Mysterio kind of paved the way for hey, look, it's cool to be a luchador, to wear a mask, to come in, do that. And the funny part is, I didn't know this. I did my research that an American was the first to wear a lucha mask, and I was
yeah?
what the crap? So it's funny.
I'm not gonna get political, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, but hey,
Yeah.
what is about you being Hispanic, Latino, Chicano mean to you, especially being in the forum of pro wrestling?
I mean, it is everything to me. I think my culture is the reason why I'm so good at this. The
Mhm.
fire, the passion that we have, the love for what we do, the hardworking aspect of it. I don't believe, and this is once again maybe being biased, or my opinion is if you look at all the top, or just anybody that works hard in life, and you see them. Doesn't matter what circumstances they have, they're gonna work hard. They're gonna put their head down and say, "Yes, sir." Move on, put their head down, and just say, "I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna do the best ability, man." If you look at it, any environment or any type of job description, we as Hispanics, Latinos, it doesn't matter if you're from Mexico, Central America, South America, any Latinos, we just we gotta get the job done, And I
Yeah,
learned
with
that
no
from-
complaints.
Yeah, with no complaints, and just being in different aspect of the world in America. There's so many people that just complain and do this and do that. Oh my God, my past this, my past that, this and that, and I'm like, man, I mean, knowing my people and what I was raised as is that there's not a lot of us in this business
100%.
that is at the high or shown at the highest level.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many of us that are so good in this business that doesn't get the opportunity, that is kind of like a slap in the face to us.
No, 100%. And I mean, if I have to shout out names, Gino Medina,
Oh.
Garza Hernandez. I mean, I'm not Garza, Gaspar. My
Gaspar,
apologies.
yeah.
But
It's okay.
just those. I know, man.
Best man in the world.
Diego de la Cruz,
Yeah, man.
Jonathan Vega.
Oh my
you
God,
got so
Aiden
many.
Cristiano.
Aiden Cristiano,
Yeah, but
who Gino gave an OG respect to him.
I could tell you this: if the people didn't understand Houston wrestling, if you deep into Houston wrestling, the best of the best come here. You have Gino Hernandez, not Gino Hernandez. That's a whole different Hispanic.
All right, good.
Yeah, but Gino,
I'm free, right?
Yeah, Gino Medina, I believe is the best young Hispanic, Latino, Mexican wrestler out there. Um, if you haven't known him, he should be. I think he should be in the WWE right now, just killing it. But once again, different circumstances, man, different issues, whatever God has planned for him, have him. Like Aiden Cristiano, I could tell you this: if anybody just trains under him for a month, will be 10 times better.
100%. And you know, I work with Phoenix, and some of them like they say like we have to go to reality wrestling so we could be under Aiden Cristiano's
You
umbrella.
should, because I could tell you this: Aiden Cristiano, and then he's the one that taught Gino. Is like he brings the lucha style or the acrobatic style and make it American and make it into what Americans are used to, right? Just how Rey Mysterio did it when he came over to WWE and finally fine tuned it and made his style more attracted to the American audience or to the TV audience. And that's what Aiden does. Aiden's so good at just fine tuning your ability and make it to what needs to be done.
Yeah.
You know, um, like I've seen there's another Epi Junior. I seen him when he first started to now, and it was like a whole 180. First time I saw him, I was like, oh, this kid has no like talent. Like I was like, oh man. Then I saw him one match. I was like, oh man, this kid.
That's all the time.
I was like, God, this dude got it. Like he understands it and he's getting it. And I told him multiple times, man, you should come to reality wrestling. You probably make it big. You know, Booker loves luchadors, but like you probably understand and you train under it. You know, that's like I believe reality wrestling is the best place to be if you want to be the best at it.
100%.
Now, I truly believe you.
They're the reason
if
why WWE chose
Yep.
them for the ID.
I think if you think you're good, come test yourself at reality wrestling.
100%.
And a lot of people come and test themselves and they get butthurt because they can't make it, or they do this and they be like, whatever, you know. And I'm like, man, y'all just soft. It's okay to take criticism and be like, okay, you thought you were good until you come to the big show, you know. And I believe reality wrestling. This is maybe once again, people are gonna say I'm biased, but it's the best place to be. You get TV product, you get great training. You got a gym. It's like a mini PC. Everybody that's ever come to reality wrestling, I'm talking
And
about
Booker T
WWE.
said that he wanted to make it as the PC.
Yeah.
And him being there, he's like, I mapped out the
Yeah.
blueprint.
Yes, and he did. And it took him 20 years. 20 years to do this shit.
Yeah, everybody acts like it was like an overnight sensation, and that's the problem with sometimes with society, in my opinion, is that everybody thinks that like everything happens like overnight. And it's like no, it takes years.
And some people do get that overnight success in a few years, right? I've seen some wrestlers that take like LA Knight took he's 37, he took almost 20 years. I don't know how long he's been wrestling, but he's been there for a while and he
100%.
just got it in there, right? Then you got guys like Leo Rush that was training for 3 years and got in, right? Or you got females that done it for 4 years and they're in, right? But then you see the results afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Then they can't last that long in there because of their ego or their attitude or whatever it is, right? But I believe truly, reality wrestling will humble you completely. You think you're good, you might get that little love from Booker or that rub,
Mm-hmm.
but it's gonna be just like WWE. All right, we're done. All right, next person, because not everyone can be at the main spot. So
Yeah.
you got to take turns, right? And there's a younger person or a new person comes in and they're getting that push. You kind of have to be like, all right, it's not my turn, it's your turn now, right? And that's a lot of people don't understand, and people get upset because they think they need to be in the top.
Mm-hmm.
They think they need to be the John Cena's of the world and be like, I have to be on top 24/7. But people don't understand. John Cena was on top because no one else
Wanted to take the spot,
or couldn't.
couldn't. They
Right?
better word.
He did it 1-on-1 with Roman Reigns. He's like, the reason I'm still here is because you can't do your job.
That was a bar.
Right? But that's what people don't understand. Like they don't take a self-reflection and be like, man, maybe I'm not that good. And I've done that this year, so many times in my life. Because I know I'm good and everyone tells me I'm good. I've got WWE scouts, talents, and everyone says that I'm good enough. But there's always something missing. And I could still be an egotistical maniac and be like, nah, they're wrong. They don't know talent. But they do. They're the one
Yeah.
hiring you. Right?
And they're the pinnacle when it comes to like when people say UFC, they don't say MMA.
Yeah.
When they say they don't say pro wrestling. They say
WWE.
WWE.
Every time I go, like, oh, you're a pro wrestler? Like, are you the amateur or you like WWE? I'm like, oh, I'm the WWE style, man. You know, and that's crazy. They don't say AEW. They don't say, reality wrestling. They don't say New Japan. They say WWE because that's what people are used to. Even in Mexico, when I go, in Mexico's a little different because you have AAA and you have CMLL, but like they understand it's WWE is the top pinnacle in the
Mhm.
world, and if you're blind to that, then I'm sorry, like you don't understand how this business works, because everyone and the majority of people in the world understand WWE.
Yeah.
Close niche understand New Japan, and
Mhm.
close niche know AEW. You know, my I have friends and like coworkers that be like, "Hey, I just saw that WWE style wrestling on TBS." I was like, "Is that y'all?" I was like, "Nah, that's not us. That's not how I do it." It's like because they're like, "Oh, that sucks." Oh man, that was crazy. I was like, "Nah,
Yeah.
that's not how I do things, man. You know, or whatever. This whatever it is." But yeah, man. But me being a Hispanic and being Mexican means the world to me. And if
100%.
and I might not lucha like a luchador,
Yeah.
but I goddamn lucha like a Mexican.
Hell yeah.
You know, I fight, I claw, I do whatever it takes to win and to just make a memory out of everything that I have. And I've done that my whole career, ever since the beginning of my debut to now. You know,
Mhm.
um, it's just who I am because this is my blood. Fights have been in my blood since day one, man. If you look at the Aztecs and the Mayans, you know, the Incas, you know, they're all fighters. They're all warriors. They're all ready to grow and be better. Yeah, they fought against each other. They fought against other things and other people. But like, it's always a survival. It's always a we got to get our job done and call it a day. You know, because at the end of the day, no one else does it. We can, you know, if no one else can do it for us, we got to do it for ourselves.
Exactly.
You know.
While you're a fighter, I'm a lover, and I gotta shake your
Yeah.
hand, my good sir. Thank you for coming for
Nah,
such
man,
a
thank you,
short
man. No
notice,
problem,
man.
man.
And I appreciate you coming out
Yes.
for this very special indication of Kung Fu Eddie Baby. And I was talking to Rudy Garza.
Hey.
Thank you.
It's the only time I get cheers.
Well, I'm giving you your flowers,
I
man.
appreciate you, man.
Thank
Thank you.